This is the most insane, dumb thing I have ever seen in my life. Look at this sign. Sexual predator, sexual offender, criminal registration this way, right? So, whose idea was it to put a sexual predator, sexual offender, criminal registration office across from the Palm Beach County Fairgrounds? And I mean literally across from the fairgrounds. Look at this. So you've got your sexual predators over here. And look at that barbed wire. So those are some hardcore guys, right? Oh, Fright Nights, drop your kids off to Fright Nights Halloween at the South Florida Fair Expo Center. And there's concerts here too. Yeah. That is the most insane thing I have ever seen in my life. By the way, aren't they too close to where kids are at the fairgrounds? That's the government for you. I just parked, so I am at the front entrance of the fair. There's the sexual predator facility, and this is the entrance to the fair. That's crazy. $157,998. Oh my goodness. It is a Mercedes, and it is nice. And I love how they do the sales. Look at this. Everyday low price. This list at $242,416, but it's discounted $84,418. Just $157,998. It is really nice though. But much smaller than you would think. 2 people in here? Not for more than, I don't know. I couldn't be in this for a day. I mean, I can hardly get through here. All I have on is a little backpack, and I could barely squeeze through. It does look nice, but if I was interested in camping, I would probably rent for the weekend. $189,998. This one actually seems to have more room in it because it doesn't have those same kind of seats, right? This one seems a lot roomier. But then again, it's not quite as luxurious because it has a different kind of bathroom in it. This is a Mercedes as well. It looks a lot bigger from the rear. I like the lights though. This is just the van section. The big ones are on the other side. And when I came in, this guy started talking to me. He was like an undercover salesman. I didn't even know he was a salesman. And he's like, hey, how you doing? I was like, okay. And then he tried to get into a door that was locked, that I couldn't get into because it was locked, which he was just faking. And then he said, "What are you filming for? What you filming?" I guess that's the new fad in these things, are the lights. Okay, here we are, a little bigger here. And then he starts asking me, "Are you looking for an RV?" I said, "I wanted to look at the vans," which I did. I want to look at the Sprinter vans, which we were just looking at. This is $119,998. And he's like, "Oh, really? For your family?" I'm like, "Well, no, my kids are grown. Just me and my wife." And he's like, "Oh, when are your wife thinking about buying? If you see something you like, today, next week, next month?" I was like, "Oh, gosh, he's a salesman." He's a good one because he's not dressed like a salesman. And he started up a good conversation because I'm not easily hooked. Now, this is a lot roomier. And this smells like a new car. And the bathroom is pretty sizable too. Lots of headroom. This size would probably be the limit that I would drive. Oh, check this out. Look at that storage. I guess that's like for a generator would fit there. Oh, you got your TV. So you can hang out here and watch TV at the campground. $192,342, brand new, 2026. This is pretty spacious. The Archie and Edith chair. But the thing you always got to consider when you're looking at these, this is without all your crap in them. Oh, here's the shower. It's a king size. I guess that's an RV king. Oh, and it has that cool window right there. Oh, this one too. This is a Winnebago. A 2025, 164,998. That's a nice chair couch. That's a little card table looking thing. I like this racket they got going. Everyday low price. List at $288,028. A $118,030 discount. $169,998. But this is a nice one. This is nice. And the floor, I'm not sure what the floor is made out of, but it's comfortable to walk on. It's like soft. Big bathroom. Oh, I like this. Got the lights going. Oh, look at that. This looks like the Australian Army coming across the outback in this thing. This is a tank. Look at these tires. Those are big tires. This is definitely like RVing off-road. I haven't seen one like this. This one is super cool. Now look, the driving cab is in here. This one is super cool. I like this. It's high up too. Nice table. Cool area to sit. This one's wild. Bathroom. Like, to me, this seems like on a battlefield, the general would have this as his place. You could crawl through to the cab right here. That is unbelievably cool. It's a long way down though. Look at that, very steep. Oh, I didn't see that 4 before. I thought it was $98,888. It's $498,888. Oh, okay. When I came over on the side, I just saw the 98 and I thought, oh, 98. No, this is $500,000. And it's a Dodge Ram. Well, out of all of them I've seen, this is the one I would want. You got the 4-door, massive luggage rack on top. This one is super ultra cool, but $500,000. See how big it is in the back? Wow. I mean, what a difference. Oh, it's got the cool lights on the back too. Here's the spare, a 335 80R20. Wow, that is a big tire. And a hitch. Could you imagine having a trailer behind this thing? You have to be like a pro driver to drive this one. Well, that's my top pick right now. Now this one's kind of a fallback from it. It's a little lower. 189,998.
Yeah, we have a van that has the same kind of.
This one's got the TV. I mean, that one there, that is for some cross-country hipsters, no doubt about it. So this is, it's pretty high up because you can see how low the seats are. And check this out. They got the keys in it. Can I start it up right now? I can't believe they got the keys in there. We have the beginnings of a regular bed, though. I'm going to guess that's the king, too. That's a nice size mattress. $189,998 for this one. Listed $325. Whew.
Well, as soon as we sell them, they pull them out the next morning.
Oh, wow. Pretty cool.
Yeah, they move stuff out of here.
No price on this one. 2023. This is a bus. Oh yeah. This is freaking huge. This RV, this bus belonged to a smoker there. I can smell it. They've cleaned it. But I can smell that this is a smoker's vehicle. It is huge, though. Big TV, big refrigerator, a regular door for the bathroom. Shower's not in here, though. Oh, 2 toilets and a walk-in shower. Pretty massive. I don't think I could drive this. Could you? Well, if you can drive a semi or something. It's really high up. Poor salesman walking around with all this looky-loos. Here's another bus. This one is $124,998. It's a 2024. I wonder what the average turnaround time is, because a lot of them are 1 or 2 years old. People buy them and then get rid of them pretty quick, because there are a lot of used ones. This one has the keys in it as well. Huge bedroom and really bright. This one would be very comfortable. Just under $125. You can get these massive rigs for quite a bit less than those vans. I wonder why the vans are so much more than these huge rigs. If you know, Tell me in the comments. This is a brand new one, 26, $239,998. Now, if I were a rock star, I might want this for my tour. Oh, this one's getting a little more upscale. And it smells like a new car. Little fireplace looking thing going on there. And a lot of space. But it's hot in here. The AC is on, but it's hot. But a lot of space. So far, the most expensive one I've seen is that cross-country RV for $500,000. This is $249,998 for a 2023 Country Star. Oh, we have the keys here too. This is like driving a semi. You know, I wonder, what do these sound like when you're going down the road and you have all your stuff in them, right? Your plates, your glasses, all your stuff. Nice door on the bathroom. And it's got a walk-in shower. It must be clanging. But it is luxurious. I'll give them that. Now this does look really pretty, but it's a bus. $339,998. Look at the size of the mirror on this thing. Holy smokes. Yeah, this is a bus. No doubt about it. But upscale too. I mean, this is really beautiful. This is really nice. Huge. Also, that table slides in. You can even tell, fancier chairs. I guess you sit here and have your Grey Poupon and caviar in front of your fireplace. Yeah, this is a whole nother experience. Sit-down shower. I don't know how many feet long this is, but it's massive. It's pretty much a regular refrigerator. Almost. In the freezer. Freezer's locked. Is the RV van life for you? You know, I see so many people on YouTube that are into the van life, into the RV life, and I know it sounds exciting, but look at this, $319,998. That's a lot more than I paid for my house. Now, I bought my house a long time ago, and it's worth more than that now, but to me, it would seem like most people that buy something like this, it would be a better way to camp and travel if you're in the RV to rent. Because how many times do you really use it? Oh, this is cool. This is a little different. This looks like something I'd see in Europe. It says Vegas on the front, 2026, $119,998. Yep, Vegas. You can see it's got a different shape to it. I don't know how that does on the highway with the wind. Yeah. It's a lot smaller in here than the other ones, but this one I think I could drive and handle a little bit. But the back looks a little, or the front looks a little strange to me. Looks very European. Maybe it is, I don't know. Okay, so now we have a 2021 $77,998. Let's see the difference when you drop down in price that much. It does seem cheap. Oh, it's only $77,998. Yeah. And like the rest, it has the keys in it. Let's go. This would be a good weekend vehicle. But like I was saying, how many weekends would I take it? If I really wanted to RV, would it be better just to rent? As luxurious as it looks on YouTube with YouTubers, the price point is just too high. It's not just whatever the payment is going to be, which is huge. You've got insurance, and then you've got to find a place to park and sleep for the night. I think at least for me, the RV thing, I think people are more in love with the idea of it than actually doing it. It's like boats. There's that old saying, I'm sure you've heard it. The two best and happiest days in a boat owner's life is the day he buys the boat and the day that he sells the boat. And I would imagine there's a lot of truth to that with these as well. And you look at a lot of the people on YouTube that are into the RV van life niche, and there's different types of people. There are people that have no option other than living in an RV, living in their car, living in a van, and I get that. But are they living in a used $130,000 one? If they have no choice, probably not. And then I see a lot of people like, this is $79,998 for this Winnebago. It's a 2024. Like the RV Yacht Squad. You guys watch the RV Yacht Squad? I like them. But they got out of the RV. And I've seen some others, they get out of the RV and then get into a house or something. And then every once in a while, then they go out in the RV. So I can see the allure of it for people that are in debt. You're in a lot of debt. You sell your house, you sell everything, you pay off your debt. But if you buy one of these, you've got another six-figure debt. So it doesn't seem like a solution for that either. To pay for the price, not just of the RV, but the price to maintain it, not just with the gas and the propane, but the cost for the RV parks too. When I was a kid, my grandparents bought an RV. Now this was the early 80s, like 80, sometime between 81 and 83-ish. And they bought, this was a long time ago, so if you look this up, I remember the type of RV they had. It was called the Trans Van. Look it up, Trans Van. And they drove from Florida. They retired from Ohio to Florida, and then they were in Florida. They got this Trans Van, and they drove across the whole country for a year-ish. And they went to pretty much every state. They did not drive to Alaska. And then after that year, they came home. Now, they were in their 50s at the time. After that year, they came home. They kept their house. They didn't sell their house, and they parked it. And that was it. Never drove it again, and ended up selling it. So they did get that 1 year-ish. I was young, so I can't remember exactly how long it was. A year, year and a half, but it was a year-ish. They drove the whole country. They got to see the whole country, and that was awesome. But by the time they got back, they did sell it, and whatever they paid for it was certainly nowhere like these prices, because we're talking about 1981 prices that they were paying back then. When they sold it, did they make their money back or break even? I don't know, because they didn't share with me the finances at the time, but they did get to see the country. And I've known other people that have bought RVs, and then a year they travel the country, and then they're done, and then they park it. So if you could sell it used with all that mileage on it and wear and tear, and not owe any more on it, okay, it served its purpose. But I'd have to say, most people, if they use it a lot, it would be that year. That seems to be it. You have a year, and then, okay, you're done. Because it is exhausting. I mean, you've got to set this up, you've got to drive. You know, driving a vehicle like this is tiring. Then you got to set up every night, or you stay somewhere for a couple weeks stretch. Well, let me know what you think in the comments. My name's Brian. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. I'll talk to you next time.